First, the top news headlines. Manipur's COVID-19 tally jumps to 143 with 11 fresh cases. Speaker's Tribunal dismisses miscellaneous cases against 7 defected Congress MLAs. And 9,887 COVID-19 cases in India in 24 hours. 294 deaths and highest single-day jump. Hello and good evening. I'm ONEL SAMBANDURAM giving you the Times of Manipur English News. Now the news in details. In Manipur, 11 individuals were confirmed COVID-19 positive at the Virus Research and Diagnostic Laboratory in Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal, yesterday, taking the total tally to 143. There were 91 active cases, while 52 patients have been discharged or cured in the state. Today, 11 persons, 5 females and 6 males were discharged from RIMS after they tested negative for COVID-19. 4 of them were Imphal West, 2 each from Ukhrul and Thoubal districts, 1 each from Bishnupur, None and Tamenglong districts. The cumulative number of recovered cases is 52, according to Khoirom Sasikumar Mangang, Additional Director and Spokesperson, Health Department, Manipur. The total number of COVID-19 cases in Assam rose to 2,324 after 81 fresh cases of coronavirus were reported from across the state this afternoon. Of this, 40 patients are from Hojai, 7 from Barpeta, 7 from Nagaon, 4 from Bishwanath, 3 from Sonitpur, 2 from Karbi-Along, 1 each from Dibrugarh and Lakhimpur, a report said. The total number of active cases in Assam now stands at 1,808, while 509 patients have been already discharged from hospitals and 4 patients have succumbed to COVID-19 so far. Tripura's COVID-19 tally reached 695 after 48 new cases were reported last night. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb said out of 1,026 samples tested, 48 tested positive of COVID-19. According to a media report, all 48 people confirmed positive. All of them have travel history. The Tribunal of Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker today dismissed the 7 miscellaneous cases filed by Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC in the High Court of Manipur against 7 defected Congress MLAs who have switched side to BJP. The MLAs have already been facing disqualification case under the 10th schedule. The miscellaneous cases were filed by PCC in view of the upcoming Rajya Sabha polls scheduled to be held on 19th of June. The disqualification petition filed against 7 Congress MLAs were heard by a single judge bench of Justice K. Nobin Singh of Manipur High Court, which reserves the order on June 8. Congress MLA K. Meghachandra today said he welcomes today's order of the Speaker's Tribunal, but said he must admit that it has come so late. It is a matter of serious constitutional concern since the Speaker has not acted on time within the 3 months outer limit given by the Supreme Court of India to decide on the disqualification cases, he said, adding that because of his indecisiveness of the Speaker, justice is being deliberately delayed. India's tally of coronavirus disease surged to 2,36,657 after 9,887 new cases and 294 deaths, the highest so far, were recorded between Friday and Saturday, the Union Health Ministry data showed. According to the Health Ministry's dashboard, there are 1,15,914 active cases of COVID-19 and 1,14,072 people have been cured of the highly infectious disease so far. India had overtaken Italy as the 6th worst affected nation in the world yesterday, according to U.S. Johns Hopkins University. The country is also inching towards adding 10,000 daily new cases, reporting more than 9,000 cases for the 3rd consecutive day. It was 9,851 on Friday and 9,304 on Thursday. On Friday, India's tally was 2,36,657. India is likely to hit the peak of infections sometime in June-July before the curve of Delhi new cases begins to fall, a media report said. The number of fatalities has risen to 6,642, more than that of China's, which has recorded 4,638 deaths. Globally, 6.7 million people have contracted the respiratory disease and 394,887 have succumbed due to the illness, according to Johns Hopkins coronavirus tracker. Former governor of Manipur, Jharkhand and Mizoram, Ved Marwa, passed away at a hospital in Goa last night. He was 87. Ved Marwa was admitted to the hospital almost 3 weeks back after he suffered a fall at his residence in Goa, a report said today. It's now time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
School Singar and Jeswu Sombong and Korai Salantong opened a YouTube channel called Success School in Fall Age. Teachings from pre-nursery class to class 10 are uploaded on this channel. We the teachers are doing for the betterment of the students during this lockdown period. Watch the channel and tag the value of teachings.
Classing asi wada singna yum-yumdagi takpi tambirapa amadi assignment sing bibagi program oina April ki date 10 dagi sathaduna laksabani loina na class 9 amasung 10 ki mathematics ki oina trigonometry, coordinate geometry amasung polynomial haibasi series 9 na taksakre amasung makha sathadarakigani maram aduna pre-nursery dagina class 10 phongi manungda laiba mahiroi singna successful in her is haiba YouTube channel asida sambiraga amasung classing asidi biraga kharadang oiraga su kanaba lobiyo haina haijari.
Welcome back. Angry Kripsa members backed by local Mairapaibi volunteers of Lamfelpat area in Imphal West today obstructed a Tata Magic vehicle from dumping waste materials collected from various quarantine centers. They barred the vehicle from unloading the waste near the Kipsa ground at Lamphel. Kripsa Joint Secretary Samom Durba said that on learning that waste materials from different quarantine centers were being dumped near Kripsa ground, local clubs and women organizations in the area reacted quickly. He mentioned that the state government in 2013 had issued an order prohibiting dumping of garbage in and around Lamphel area.
Full kit setna laga moi tauribani aduga aikoi da tamakpa matamdana aikoi hairiba potsi aikoi sodium chloride kai aikoi sijanadna kotna tawi kholi aikoi pangai da hairagasu hairiba jaga sida hundokpa sidi aikoi sungpam pamjadre maramaduna daita yauba adugo misak lakpiraga hairiba sida aikoi hundo aroi haibagi thajabase pibiraba matamdada aikoi hairiba gari sing che aikoi moida kegum pressure amta leite adum puraga chatpi ko aduga daita loba mi singduga aikoi wari sanabagi ngaiduna leijeri haibo famsitamjeri.
EduLife Director Thokchom Sanju today launched different kinds of automatic hand sanitizers and iPro Monikai. Punsi 20 Pro, Punsi 2 and Punsi 20 automatic hand sanitizer dispensers will be available at different prices. Staffs of EduLife were also present during the launch program. Director Thokchom Sanju said that the automated hand sanitizers have been launched in view of the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic.
Masada safe side oinaba hadi government gi amadi World Health Organization gi khogi rules sing follow tawnaba social distancing bu oiraso mayam si khoina ngamnaba hadi ta sungtau tawdibida machine sidagi thori ba sanitizer se some amount khara khoina phangmatung madun sanitize tothoga sungthing thingdibida khoina social distancing gi niyam du chatlaba khoina masi sajabani mathang khoina production si Manipur sum saraga unique oina Manipur natana outside India India gi atopa state myam hinga su puthopa ngamnaba hena ko yonba ngamnaba kan hona jari.
A team of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, led by its chairperson Sumati Bala Ningthaujam, today inspected quarantine centers at Imphal College and Liberal College. The children staying in the quarantine centers were found to be healthy. The team provided face masks, hand sanitizers and packaged drinking water to the inmates of the quarantine center during the inspection visit. MCPR has been inspecting the status of minor inmates in different quarantine centers in Imphal East and Imphal West. Due to the rush of monsoon and government apathy towards development of road, the Sangaikot Subdivision Chief Association 3rd Battalion Kuki Army designated Salem Camp of KNA-KNO Siro Lengoi Truck Owners Association with coordination from Henkopau Haukip, Chief of Hita Henjol, today started repair work of the stretch from Sangaikot to Koinoi village of Chura Kongkai Road. The repair work on the 13-kilometer stretch of the road started this morning using 1 JCB, 6 trucks and 1 tractor, a press statement said. The chairman of the Chief Association, Kupsan, who is the chief of New Kaukol village, said that the road repair work is being taken up in the larger interest of the people. Employees of Directorate of Information and Public Relations DIPR Manipur have donated their one-day salary totaling rupees 1,50,007 to the Chief Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund today. On behalf of the employees, Director IPR H. Balkrishna Singh, accompanied by Deputy Director Press T. Ramesh Singh and Deputy Director HQ L. Ashok Kumar Singh, handed over the amount to Chief Minister and Biren Singh. The Chief Minister thanked the officials and staffs of the Directorate for contributing a bit in the fight against pandemic COVID-19. He also expressed his gratitude to all other organizations and individuals who have donated to the relief fund so far. Executive member of Bowl Badminton Association Manipur today donated a sum of rupees 30,000 for a quarantine center at Manipur College, Imphal. The amount was handed over to Manipur Assembly Speaker Y. Kem Chan. Clarifying the allegations leveled against Ryongmai Naga Council Manipur RNCM Longmai None President Kenan Kamai by Ningthaulung Daimai of Pongringlong Village, Taubal Village Customary Court. Through the media, RNCM Chairman Customary Court Tuan Kubui Pamei today maintained that the allegations are fabricated and incorrect. He said the RNCM Customary Bench has unanimously condemned the report. He also added the ongoing dispute between Ningthaulung Daimai and Gainai Chung Malangmai is under investigation. Tuan Kubui Pamei demanded all concerns to apologize before the customary court within 3 days of dragging Canon Kamei into the matter.
Hoi Mohong Zantaipa Amadi Yumlang Mapangi Forest Farm Zantaipa Somhana to Wesida Mohoi de Hoi the meeting Kozarabsu Mohoi Silakte Aduga lockdown Lebanon and Maramoiduna Hoi Lapanam Drana Haraga Kungi General meeting Taure Haraga Mi Samasani Toraga Holai Paraga Mi Gizum Tuaiba Adigi electric post Tudepa Adigi Wire Toba Sumana Toba violence Topa Sida Hoina Adudi Tobigano Aduna Ing Natama Leshi Aduga Asumba Bisarado Lam Yole Yonde Haiba the Holabasi Asumba Kanano Haiba Alamansina Putoklaga Asumba Bisardo Tobigano Haina Heisenbergiwani.
Meanwhile, Rongmai Naga Youth Organization, Tamenglong headquarters, in connection to the conflict arising over issue of selling village land by Gainaichung Malangmai, said that the matter has been considered to refer to the concerned state RNYOM for necessary intervention. 12th Battalion NDRF Doimuk Arunachal Pradesh under the command of ASI GD M. Arun Singh today carried out sanitization program at different locations of Imphal by spraying decontamination solution, sodium hypochlorite solution, to help fight the deadly coronavirus. 12th Battalion NDRF Doimuk Arunachal Pradesh is currently stationed at 2nd Manipur Rifles, Imphal West. The battalion said it will continue the program on other parts of Imphal West and Imphal East. All Manipur Village Defence Force Association today appealed to all the VDF personnel stationed at various districts to make it mandatory to wear VDF badge and uniform. A press note from the association also mentioned that the police department has also been requested to issue a standing order at the earliest in this regard. Haipi Village Chief and President of National People's Party Manipur Unit Thangmilian Kipgan, with the corporation from his native village and village authority, today donated Rs 1 lakh for the victims of Chasad Ersan incident that took place on March 16, 2020. Chabungbam Nandakishore Singh, a resident of Thangmaiban, Watham Lerek, today donated edible items including chicken, egg, apple, mineral water towards Pasoi constituency MLA COVID-19 relief fund. On the other hand, one Takhelambam John Singh of Kwakaithel Mayai Koibi also handed over potato, onion, garlic and rice to Patsoi constituency MLA AK Mirabai for distribution to Patsoi Sai Quarantine Center. Thingom John Singh and his wife Thingom Chitra Devi of Porompat Khongkham Leka in Imphal East donated edibles for inmates of a quarantine center at Sneha Bhavan of Little Flower School, Sangaipuro Airport Road, Imphal West yesterday. The couple donated the items in fond memory of their son Thingom Dinesh Singh. The food items were handed over to the secretary of Sneha Bhavan, Sister Teresa. It's now time for another short commercial break. Stay tuned. BJP Nambol Mandalna Nungaiba Fongdokchari. BJP Central Leaders Singna Yamna Commitment Laiba, Party ki Principal Ngak Nachatpa, Afaba Luchingba, Professor S. Tikendrabu, BJP Manipur Pradesh ki Anoba President Oina Khalakpada, T.S. Basanta, IPS Voluntary Retired, VP BJP Manipur Pradesh na Luchingba, Nambol Mandal President, Adhaksha, Bishnupur District, Chairperson, NMC, Pradhans, Councillors Amadi, Morcha Singhi, Karyakata Singna, Achamba Khudol Sinadna, Nungaiba Fongdokpaga Loinana, Center gi Luchingba Singbu Thagatchari. Thagatpa Fongdokchariba, A. Jiten Singh, General Secretary, BJP Nambol Mandal. Langol View Charitable Clinic Haina Khangnaramba Mafamasi, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited Haina Khangnarakani. Mafamasida, Medicine, Gynecology, Surgery, Orthopedic, ENT Amadi, Pediatrics ka Mari Lenaba, Analayingi Service Singi Khudong Chava Lobiyo. Akupa Moral Gidama Contact Obiyo, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited, RIMS Southgate near Kombine Kaithel. Hospital Helpline Number 8258 967890. Welcome back. UK-based consultant in emergency medicine, Dr. Bishwajit Ilangbam, along with his colleague, Dr. Anand Arora, a consultant intensivist of SWBH NHS Trust, organized a webinar to share the experiences of treating critically unwell suspected and confirmed COVID-19 patients. This was one of the biggest webinars on COVID to have organized in collaboration with specialists from UK and Manipur. Around 70 specialists from RIMS, Janims, State Health Services, Caesar Hospitals, ACME and staffs of private hospitals attended the discussion. The webinar was organized with an aim to share experiences that have been learned from many mistakes and errors during the early stages of the pandemic and help colleagues avoid such incidences and tragedy leading to loss of many lives. This was the 15th of such webinar participated by doctors in Manipur. In connection with the self-registration for PM portal, Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal District, Nongmaitem Bandana, has informed all applicants from Thoubal District whose registrations are still pending to submit necessary documents to respective SDCs before 20th of this month, according to a release. IPAG film producer Rakesh Naurem said that one should build and maintain a good immune system and stay healthy, considering the spike in COVID-19 cases. He was distributing awards to the winners of an online acting talent hunt competition 2020 at the doorsteps in 5 districts. Rakesh Naurim said that the competition was held to help those people who are interested in the field of acting as well as to tap their talents and skills during the lockdown. He also informed that IPAC is also organizing an online painting competition and IPAC Photogenic Contest 2020. Kuki Students Organization KSO Moray distributed rice to 30 poor and needy households at the organization office Moray today. Its household was given 10 kgs of rice along with face masks. Volunteers of KSO also sensitized the residents of COVID-19 pandemic during the distribution of rice. Senapati District Women Association SDWA inspected quarantine centers across Senapati District headquarters. The SDWA team interacted with the inmates of quarantine centers at Mount Pisgah College, Senapati Diet Center, Bethany Higher Secondary School and Badminton Hall at Indoor Stadium. The team maintained strict social distancing norms during the visit. The inmates told the team that they do not have basic items. The Khadi and Village Industries Commission KVIC has restarted the Honey Mission program from the Chulyu village of Arunachal Pradesh after the relaxation of the COVID-19-induced lockdown. As per reports, the KVIC ordered 250 bee boxes on the village immediately after the relaxation of the lockdown. Chulyu is a plastic-free village in lower Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh, and the people there are unconscious. The villagers produce high-quality organic vegetables and fruits including potatoes, peas, pineapple, peach, plum, almond, lychee, papaya and walnut, which provide abundant pollen and nectar to the honeybees. In the statement, KVIC said that the tribal population in the village wears mostly khadi and uses banana leaves for eating and cups and glasses made up of bamboo for drinking purposes. Since there is no use of plastic in the village, it provides a clean, pollution-free environment conducive for the working of honeybees and producing high-quality honey. Reportedly, the KVIC is planning to distribute 3,000 bee boxes in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Experts from Singapore will reach Duliajan on Monday to contain the blowout at a gas-producing well in Oil India Limited's well in Bagjan in Upper Assam's Tinsukia district. According to a report, 3 experts, Michael Ernest Alcorn, Senior Well Control Operations, Craig Neil Duncan, Senior Well Control Engineer, Edward Harris MacLeod, Senior Well Control Specialist belonging to MS Alert Disaster Control, will be flown to the state to control the blowout. As per media report, issues and COVID-19 related clearances in Singapore have delayed their arrival. The locals said that the gas leak from the well has contaminated water bodies that flow into the Maguri Motapung Bell and the Dhubri Sikhowa National Park. Many animals have already died after the leaking of oil and gas from the oil well. The workers of Oil India Limited and crisis management team from ONGC are working day and night to control the disaster, but they failed to contain the blowout. The coronavirus disease has not exploded in India, but the risk of that happening remains as the country moves towards unlocking its nationwide lockdown that was imposed in March to contain the COVID-19, according to a top World Health Organization expert. WHO Health Emergencies Program Executive Director Michael Ryan on Friday said the doubling time of the coronavirus cases in India is about 3 weeks at this stage, a report said. So the directional of travel to the epidemic is not exponential, but it is still growing, he said, adding that the impact of the pandemic is different in different parts of India and varies between urban and rural settings. And before we wind up, the top news headlines once again. Manipur's COVID-19 tally jumps to 143 with 11 fresh cases. Speaker's Tribunal dismisses miscellaneous cases against 7 defected Congress MLAs. and 9,887 COVID-19 cases in India in 24 hours. 294 deaths in highest single-day jump. Well, that's all for now. Stay tuned to Times of Manipur.